say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we once were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ringing out that broke fast singing out gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home and that
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Race 10 of the Blazing Pedals Xfinity Series, live right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Bringing you all the action is, well, it's myself tonight. Rick is gone to Maine, so Chris here in the booth, ready to go. And these guys are having a little bit of fun here during practice right now, just kind of getting a feeling of what it's like to run 2x2x2 all the way back into the field. And we've seen some pretty crazy stuff here during the practice session. Hopefully that doesn't translate into the race. Speaking of the race tonight, sponsored by the law office of Stacy Grant down in Texas. Can't thank Stacy enough for helping us out here with the Blazing Pedals. Stage racing tonight going to be at the end of lap number 33, at the end of lap number 66, and again, this one's going to end at the end of lap of 113, 2.65 miles, the length of Talladega, and it is going to be all speed here tonight. Rick Hammond taking a little time off to enjoy some family life over in Maine. I want to thank everybody for tuning in already here to the Turn 3 Racing Network. Still about 18 minutes worth of practice to go. These guys getting a feeling of how these cars are going to handle in a pack. And there's been some wiggling going on here early on from what we've seen. Plenty of drivers going on here tonight for the live driver cameras. We want to go ahead and thank all of our sponsors here, including TRJ Karting.com, Butt Kicker, Pay to Win Setups, and of course, again, we've got to thank the law office of Stacy Grant in Texas. Rick says he's going to try and check in, but not a great signal where he is. I'm not the only one running short-handed tonight. Race control down to one guy as well. Mark Arthur has control of the race. Sam Baumgarten out on the road. Got some new paint jobs out there. Michael Falk working overtime. Michael Falk going through a little bit of a hard time. Michael, my thoughts and prayers are with you. As of right now, 32 drivers have been on the racing surface. Big field here set to go tonight. Corey Sherman in the 3 car gets into the wall. That's not a good way to treat that brand new paint job. And that could be a preview of things to come here tonight, guys. As Talladega is known for the big one. A lot of names we haven't seen out there since about the first couple of weeks of the season, including this man right here, Jordan DeCola in the 43. That throwback paint scheme. Looking pretty good. As I mentioned, this is race number 10 here for the season. The season not slated to end until mid-December. So if this is your first time checking out Blazing Pedals, make sure you tune in every Sunday night live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. And for that matter, go ahead and tune in every night, as we've got something going on that might fit your interest. If it's not super speedway or the classic NASCAR style schedule, maybe it's dirt racing or short track racing or anything in between. That can all be found right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Well, with just about 14 minutes to go of this practice session, still waiting on potentially a couple of other drivers to join in. And it looks like we've got the formation of another pit party coming on in. Lots of onboard drivers here tonight. Like I said, let's go ahead and take a peek in and see who we've got. First up, it's going to be Amanda Sherman. You see husband Corey Sherman behind her. Maybe getting a little water. I'm going to say it's water. Getting ready for his race. Blake Decker in the 92 joins us here live on camera. Brian D's not at his seat, but that is his rig. Casey Campbell's rig right there. Don Kilroe, last season's champion, joining us. Ian Haybit taking a last minute break. Corey Sherman now back in his chair. Rick Thompson, a little slow to join us there, Rick, but maybe he'll get that fixed. He is out of a RV right now, so that could be the reason why. And finally, we've got TBB, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, driver of the 10 car. Yeah, it looks like Rick finally able to join us here on camera. So we do have a large number of drivers out there ready to join us. And again, We've got just about 12 minutes left to go here of practice. And we'll set out for qualifying and get the feature underway here live at Talladega. Super Speedway racing, kind of a crapshoot. We'll see who is going to be dominant here tonight. 113 laps. I believe that works out to about 250 miles. Derek Polson facing the wrong way. Aaron Bach over out there. Amanda Sherman in her 8 car. Joshua Sexton in the 15, just behind the 21 of Tanner Marr. Terry Foster coming back out on track. Terry's had a hard time of it this practice, really. Just not quite finding the speed. Some of the other drivers right now being scored 21st quickest here in practice. And that's going to do it. Mark says, let's go. So qualifying efforts begin now. Who's going to be first? How about Jordan DeCola in the 43? Very big track. It's going to take them a lap to get up to speed. Their best lap going to be the second one. A bunch of drivers out there already to take their qualifying effort. Tanner Marr, Derek Paulson, Jordan DeCola, the driver on screen, Dalton Kilroe, Corey Rutherford, Joshua Rutherford, Fred Thompson, Kyle Wellman, Christian Pittman, Jacob Hoppy, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, and Casey Campbell all out on track. And across the start finish line goes Jordan DeCola now on the stopwatch. And DeCola's first lap just about complete here. Across the start finish line. DeCola with 54.257. The Butcher up top so far, 53.673. Jacob Hoppy takes the top spot away, 53.656. Fred Thompson coming to race tonight. Look at that, a 54.21. out of Fred Thompson. Terry Foster's first lap, 54.511. 14th quickest for Foster. How about Mike Hamlin? Took the top spot for a second, but the Butcher on his second lap takes away. Oh, Jordan DeCola now, 53.544. Good enough for the pole here so far. Oh, Kyle Wellman, Derek Poulsen, they come in 1 and 2. Oh, last season's champion comes down with a fine lap, 53.498 for the 41 car of Dolan Kilroe. And Kilroe finding some speed here during qualifying. Bunch of drivers still looking to put down some laps. Now Joshua Sexton so far 17th quickest in his number 15. Well, big news right there. The 25th quickest driver, the 88 of Jamie Walker. Walker making his return here tonight to Blazing Pedals after missing the last 2 weeks due to computer issues. Watch out for the 88 here tonight. As the 15, Joshua Sexton settles for a 19th quick time. Jamie Walker to the pole. Oh, Jamie Walker is back. And John Perkins, second quickest here so far. Perkins been captain pole here this season. Multiple pole award wins for the 33. Could not take it away from Jamie Walker here tonight. Ty Morosco out on track. .42 is back. Yes, it is, Kyle. Good to see you out there, bud. Been a long time. Ty Morosco getting set to cross the start-finish line to post his first time by. Make that his warm-up lap. No time posted yet for the one car. Ian Habiak steps out on track. This is not the fastest these cars will go out there by themselves. It is not the quickest we'll see them when they're pack racing. They will gain about 10 miles an hour or so. As Morosco crosses the line, Morosco 24th quickest here so far. 54.15 for Ty Morosco. I mentioned it already. Ian Habiak out on track as well. The Hurricane, the kid no longer. Congratulations going out to Ian Habiak, joining the adult world, graduating from high school. Congratulations to you, young man. Very proud. Now let's try and solidify that with a nice top 10 finish here tonight for the TRJ Karting crew. Abiak about to go past the stripes for the first time. Let's see what kind of lap time he has in that 16 car. Nice, 15th quickest. 55.58 for Ian Habiak. Gonna look to try and improve on that in lap number 2. Josh Klinger, Jake Elrod out on track. A few drivers opting not to qualify here, and those 3 drivers include Corey Sherman, Matt Gruenberg, and Randy McAvoy. Corey Sherman quickest in practice here tonight. Through the tri-oval goes the 16, and across the start finish line, giving us a time. Oh, a little bit slower, 15.63. Holds on to 15th quickest so far though. Josh Klinger in that MF Racing Design, number 20, out on track. Rick not joining us in booth, but definitely joining us in chat. How you doing tonight, brother? Josh Klinger crosses the start finish line, 54.10. That's good enough for 26th here so far tonight. He's going to cut it down. Jake Elrod in the MF Racing Designs, number 11, coming through the tri-oval. Guys might be sandbagging just a little bit. 54.30. We heard him get off the gas pedal well before that start finish line. So far, Jamie Walker, gentleman has missed, I believe it's actually been 3 weeks now, is going to be our pole sitter tonight. Let's get that grid going. Starting on the pole tonight, driver of the number 88. It is going to be Jamie Walker. 2 is outside. It's going to be the 33 of John Perkins, the 41 of Don Kilroe. Going to be starting inside row number 2. 2 is outside. It's the 6 car. It's Derek Paulson. Starting in 5th place tonight, it's the 24 of Cody Moore. 2 is outside. The 42 making his return back to Blazing Pedals, Kyle Wellman. Going to start in 6th spot. In 7th spot, it's going to be the 43 of Jordan DeCola, with Amanda Sherman going to be starting to his outside in 8th. Starting in 9th position, it's Taylor the Butcher Benjamin in his 10 car. And to his outside, it's the 55 of Joshua Rutherford. Starting in 11th position, it is going to be the 28 of Mike Hamlin, and to his outside, the 84 of Matt Hackathorn. Starting in the 13th spot, the 17, the Soul Stealer. It's going to be Brian Dees, and to his outside, it's Aaron Bach over in the 44, Ian Habiak 15th, David Seitz in 16th. Then you've got Blake Decker, Tanner Marr, Christian Pittman, Corey Campbell rounding out the top 20. Casey Campbell. Ty Morosco going to be starting 21st in his 1 car. Joshua Sexton going to be starting in 22nd. Terry Foster going to be starting his 86 in the 23rd position. Jacob Hoppy going to be starting his 2 car in 24th. In 25th position tonight, we've got Corey Rutherford in the 5 car. And to the outside, it's going to be Josh Klinger in his number 20. Fred Thompson qualifies well here tonight. 27th spot for the 46. His son, Rick Thompson, going to be starting in 28th position in the 76. Jake Elrod in the number 11, going to be starting in 29th position. The 22 of Brad Collins to his outside in 30th. Matt Gruenberg going to be starting the 54 in 31st position. Jordan McAvoy in the 66, going to be 32nd. Then it's Corey Sherman, and bringing up the shotgun position here tonight, 34th position, going to be Randy McAvoy. And that is our starting lineup here tonight for the Blazing Pedals. Pace truck lights are off. It's getting set. Live action coming at us here very quickly. Pace truck makes a really cool move to the left. I thought it broke a tie rod. It did not. Now he's coming down pit road. Jamie Walker has control of the field, waiting on the green flag to fly for the first time here tonight. It's Talladega Blazing Pedals Xfinity Series, live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Green, 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 here we go. Jamie Walker using the inside lane with the 41 right behind him. That's Dalton Kilroe. Kilroe moves up to second spot. Here comes Cody Moore in the 24, the outside line, getting a slow start. John Perkins not able to hold on. We got one driver heading down below the yellow line, danger zone. Careful. Just moving back, I think. A lot of early strategy trying to be employed here. There are definitely two thoughts of how to race this. One is to be all the way out back, try and miss it all. One's trying to be all the way up front, trying to miss it all. Everybody in the middle just trying to hang on. Jamie Walker up front. Gonna cross the start-finish line for the first one here tonight. He leads lap number 1. Jamie Walker moves up into the third lane. Gonna let everybody go by. Dalton Kilroe now the race leader. Jamie Walker getting out of Dodge. Meanwhile, the outside lane starting to build up a little bit of momentum with John Perkins leading the way. Derek Paulson right behind him in the 6 car. Down low, it's the 41, last season's champion. One race win under his belt this season. Can he hold on for the race lead? Kilroe leads lap number 2. Beginning lap number 3 now. Cody Moore pushing on the back bumper of the 41. Look out! You got to hit those bumpers square, Cody. The 41 takes it down to the inside. He's going to move back. John Perkins now your race leader. Perkins moves down to the inside lane. Going to pick up the draft of Cody Moore right behind him. Derek Paulson on the outside. Going to slingshot by. Got the lead. Coming out of the turn. It's neck to neck going through the tri-oval. John Perkins takes advantage. John Perkins is going to lead this one. Perkins has got a rear view mirror full of Cody Moore as Cody Moore on the back bumper. And the inside lane starts to move again. Look out for the 43, Jordan DeCola. DeCola all over the place. The 24 excuses himself to the outside lane. Paulson now following the 24. The 24 looks to lead one early here tonight. Cody Moore on the outside for the first time here tonight. The outside lane's gonna lead a lap. Here comes Derek Paulson now to the outside. Moore drops down to the inside. Amanda Sherman squeezes up. Amanda's got Josh Rutherford right behind her. As these cars are 2 by 2 by 2, the 24 and the 43 drop back. Sherman drops down to the inside. Paulson goes down with her. Derek Paulson gonna lead this lap. Lap number 5. Three wide for second spot. John Perkins in the sucker hole. Joshua Rutherford outside. They move back one. Here comes the Butcher. Amanda Sherman taking a peek, not going to pull the trigger. It's Paulson, Sherman, Butcher, Benjamin, your top 3. The Butcher goes to the outside. John Perkins to the back bumper now of TBB, and Paulson leads another one. The outside starts to get ahead of steam. The Butcher and John Perkins, nose to tail. Here comes the 17 of Brian Dees. Ty Morosco's joining the fray on the top side. The Butcher moves down. The Butcher gonna try and lead this one. Here comes John Perkins on the outside. And it's TBB by our radiator. The Soul Stealer, Brian Dees on the outside, second row, pushing John Perkins as hard as he can. Cantermar right behind him. Christian Pittman now joining the party on the outside. Fourth car deep. The number 31 Sasquatch Machine trying to get up towards the front. Sherman goes down below the yellow line. First wiggle out of her tonight. She's able to gather it back up. The outside out of roll, but I believe TBB had it at the line. John Perkins now being scored as the leader, and they go back and forth. Perkins now to the lead. The Soul Stealer pushing for everything he's got. John Perkins gonna lead a lap, I believe. At the line, it's Perkins. Perkins leads the lap. Here comes the inside lane once again. Top 3 cars on the inside. It is the Butcher, the 6th of Derek Paulson, and the 8th of Amanda Sherman. They're battling against the 33 of John Perkins, the 17, Brian Dees, and the 1 of Tanner Marr. The Butcher leads that lap. John Perkins not able to hold on to the race lead on the second lane. Nose to tail, the top 6 cars. 2 by 2. By 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Already got 11 laps complete. We're working lap number 12. John Perkins, the race leader on the outside. Look out for Derek Paulson. Gets a little wiggle. Goes below the yellow line. Able to gather it back up. Amanda Sherman keeping an eye out. The Butcher working the inside lane. John Perkins unable to do anything about it right now. On the outside with D's pushing, but not able to get by the Butcher right now. The speed and intensity has picked up here at Talladega as they're touching 187, 88 miles an hour, make it 189 for John Perkins on the outside lane. Fast time here of the race. And Perkins led that one. John Perkins down low now. He picks up TBB. And look out, because here comes the Soul Stealer, the 17 to the outside. Brian Dees puts it out in front by a fender. Dees working the outside. Gonna try and lead this one. And Brian Dees makes it, I think, 8 drivers now to lead here tonight so far. Tanner Marr all over the back of them. Excuse me, Ty Morosco in the 1. Ty Morosco all over the back of the 17. Morosco might be looking up high. And the 17 just got about 25 feet wide. Perkins down on the inside, gonna try and take the lead back. He's got it by a radiator, and John Perkins back up towards the front. The Butcher trying to push the Ford to the front. Not gonna happen that time by. It's the Soul Stealer, Brian Dees. Couple of drivers down low coming out of pit road. It's Randy McAvoy and Matt Gruenberg coming down to take a stop early. Stage racing, stage 1, going to end at the end of lap number 33 here tonight. Perkins drops down, out of sight he goes. John Perkins may be bringing it down pit road. D's down to the inside, TBB to follow. Derek Paulson, Amanda Sherman, the other two cars on the bottom lane. Up high, it's Ty Morosco. Morosco looking for the race lead. He's being pushed by the 31 of Pittman. Here comes the 73. That's Casey Campbell. Casey having a fine run here tonight for Speed Mafia. A bunch of drivers now drop down. They're coming down pit road. D's to hang out. Wants to try and lead another one. And he does at the start-finish line. Ty Morosco looking for the race lead, has it now by inches. As Dees fights back on the inside, reclaims the race lead down through the corners of 3 and 4. More drivers setting to come down pit road. Brian Dees stays out. Gonna lead another one. Ty Morosco all by himself on the outside. Jake Elrod in the 11 car, up 22 positions. Making his way up towards the front quickly as Elrod, biggest mover of the race so far, the 11 machine. Pittman drops down low, leaves Ty Morosco alone until the 11 of Elrod catches the back bumper. Now there's help on the outside lane. Couple of cars bringing it down. Elrod's going to stay out. The 84 is going to stay out. Excuse me, the 84 has already come down pit road. That's Matt Hackathorn. Along with the 54. That's Matt Gruenberg. The 61 also has come down pit road. They're going to be looking for their lap back as those three drivers form up on the inside lane. Jake Elrod, Josh Klinger. Two drivers have not come down pit road. They're on the outside lane. They are the race leaders right now. Three drivers down low have already come down for their pit stops, and they are getting their laps back. Here comes our race leader down pit road along with the 20 of Klinger. On the brakes hard as the 11 car as he goes by the commitment cone. Klinger with a great job getting on the pit road. Ty Morosco looking like he might be the race leader here. But not for long, because here comes John Perkins in the 33 on the outside. Rick Thompson right behind him, pushing him right back to the front. Brad Collins there for third spot. It's Speed Mafia, second and third. Jamie, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. For what it's worth, you were fast. Klinger and Elrod coming out of pit road, down below the yellow line. John Perkins, Rick Thompson, Brad Collins, your top three. Then it's Ty Morosco, TBB, the Butcher. Derek Paulson, the Soul Stealer, the 17 of Brian Dees. And Amanda Sherman holding on to the 8th spot. Blake Decker up 8 positions into the 9th spot. Dalton Kilrow back to 10th. right behind Kilroe. Look out, it's Aaron Bockover. History between those two drivers. And Terry Foster up 11 spots now into 12th position as two lanes form up once again. Ty Morosco on the outside, being pushed by the Butcher. John Perkins to the inside, being pushed by Rick Thompson. Ford makes up the top three drivers here tonight so far. Ty Morosco adds his name to the list of leaders here at Talladega. Storming back on the inside, the 33 of John Perkins with his teammate, the 76 of Rick Thompson. Look out, slower driver in front of them all by himself. It's the 28 of Mike Hamlin. Hamlin on the tail end of the lead lap. Look out, Mike. Oh, he's going to jam up the top two drivers. Hamlin now up to speed, but he jammed up the 33 and the 76. And that's going to allow TBB to drop down to the inside. The Butcher going for the race lead. Perkins follows him on the inside with three wide for third and fourth spot. Three wide driving, the safest driver right now, the Butcher up front, all by himself. John Perkins behind him. The middle row starts to find some speed. It's the 76 of Rick Thompson. Corey Sherman to the outside, had big dreams for tonight's race, came in with a new paint job, now goes down a lap. Rick Thompson, your race leader, drops it down to the inside. Brad Collins follows him. Teammates working together. Here comes Perkins now to the outside. John Perkins wants to give it to his teammates. Make it Speed Mafia 1, 2, 3. The 92, Blake Decker bringing up a whole bunch of cars from the outside. Old Woodside getting it done here tonight. Right now running in second spot as he has pushed John Perkins to the race lead, then drops down below him. Cody Moore now behind the 33. John Perkins, your race leader. Blake Decker on the inside, running second spot. And that's how it was at the start-finish line. Now Cody Moore moves himself up into second spot with a 33. Leave him hanging. John Perkins on the outside, can't get down to the bottom row. Perkins now has about a car length advantage over the 92. If he wanted to drop down, he could. Rick Thompson behind the 92's got to get to that back bumper. Blake Decker definitely wants a push. Here's an opportunity right now for Decker to get that push. Rick Thompson hanging back just a little bit. The outside lane has the advantage. The 24, Cody Moore drops down low. Cody Moore going to the front. Saw the little wiggle out of the 24. The 92 got up into him a little too hard. They both able to keep going, and they found some speed. The 92 moves up to the top side. Blake Decker looking for the race lead now. John Perkins all over the back bumper. Cody Moore, your race leader. He's got the 76 of Rick Thompson right behind him on the top side. It's Blake Decker being followed by John Perkins. We're 10 rows deep of 2x2 driving right now. The 20 car about to go down a lap. That's lap number 2. He's down. That's Josh Klinger on the outside, going backwards in a hurry. Blake Decker going to try and lead this lap. Decker gets a good push from John Perkins. Perkins, he's definitely had a good season going for him so far. Would like to capitalize it here at Talladega. Decker at the line by an inch. Stage racing right around the corner. Going to end at the end of lap 33, just 2 laps away. Decker would love to try and hold on to the race lead for that. Cody Moore on the inside, going to become the heartbreaker as he takes the race lead back over through the tri-oval. Cody Moore going to try and lead this lap. 2 more laps to go. Cody Moore just touched 190 miles an hour. The inside row moving. Cody Moore gonna lead this one. Next time by, gonna be the yellow flag for the end of stage number 1. Everybody's gonna put their foot down now. Up top, Aaron Bockover starts the 3rd lane. Perkins moves up. Cody Moore stays down low. Cody Moore has all the help he could use with Rick Thompson. Thompson moves up. Blake Decker pushing on the back of Thompson now. Who's going to win the stage? It's going to be Rick Thompson. Stage winner one. Caution flies. Stage one is done. Rick Thompson getting it done. The 76 gonna be our stage one winner. Great first stage. Stage number two right around the corner after a couple of commercial breaks. We'll be right back here on the Turn 3 Racing Network.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Back live here from Talladega. Tonight it is the Blazing Pedals, our stage one winner. Rick Thompson gonna be restarting, it looks like, back in the 18th position. So he's got some work to do. Got to thank all of our sponsors, including tonight's race sponsor, the law office of Stacy Grant. If you're in Texas and you run into a problem, make sure you check out Stacy Grant for all of your needs. Got to thank Butt Kicker, pay to win setups. Got to thank MF Racing Designs, Michael Falk again, going through some tough times. Thoughts and prayers are with you. Of course, we got to thank TRJ Karting.com and Tim. He's been a huge player in getting Blazing Pedals where they are today. Want to thank my co-host tonight, Rick Hammond Jr., getting it done in chat. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. It's the Blazing Pedals Xfinity Series, and we're about to kick off stage number 2. Aaron Bockover on the point. Taylor the Butcher Benjamin to his outside. Jacob Hoppy, John Perkins make up row number 2. Row 3 going to be the 14 of David Seats with Terry the Man Foster to his outside in 6th spot. Casey Campbell, Amanda Sherman making up the next row. And it's Corey Rutherford in the 5 car. Joshua Rutherford, your top 10. Getting ready to go back under the green flag. Pace truck lights are off. It's okay, Mike. I believe maybe next time you will. It still looks good, that Baby Ruth car. Pace truck takes that hard left-hand turn, gets himself on the yellow line. Going to drop down pit road this time. Going to go back under green. It's been a caution-free event here so far at Talladega. We've seen some 3 and 4 wide driving. Will we see that again? Something happened with Terry Foster. News on that in a minute. Something happened to Terry Foster under caution. We're back under green flag. TBB with a great restart out to the front. He's going to bring it down in front of Aaron Bockover. Bockover now into 2nd spot. Amanda Sherman pushes up to the top side. Sherman has to try and push the 33, but now Bockover comes up to the outside. It's TBB on the inside. Aaron Bockover to the outside. Bockover looking for the race lead. John Perkins on the back bumper. Got to go back and take a look, see what happened to Terry Foster under that caution flag. Right as we were getting ready to go back under the green flag, we'll wait until this lap completes. Back under the caution. Oh, he just blinks out of there. He's gone. And then, yeah, he knew he was having problems, so he got out of there. Well, that's a shame right there. Back up in live racing land. Jacob Hoppy pushing the 10 car of TBB. Up top, it's Aaron Bockover being pushed by the 33 of John Perkins, the 8 of Amanda Sherman right there. Here comes the 55. Oh, excuse me, no, that's the 14 of David Seats. TBB out by a nose. Aaron Bockover to the outside, getting that push from the 33. Jacob Hoppy supplying the push on the 10. On Baby Ruth there. That's the thing. Aaron Bockover, despite sitting on the pole on this restart, yet to lead a lap here under green. And he's not going to do it this time. TBB has it wound up on the inside. Oh, Bockover does it. Bockover takes it at the line. The outside line having trouble keeping up with the inside line now. As the Butcher finds some speed, Jacob Hoppy giving a good push. Amanda Sherman may not be feeling comfortable up here towards the front as the 33 of John Perkins moves down low. Perkins now taking up a lane and a half. Amanda's got to get to the back bumper of her teammate, the 44. The Butcher leads this one all by himself. Nobody on the outside lane. Terry Foster did find his way back out on track. He's about a lap and a half behind the race leader. Amanda now gets to the back bumper of her teammate, Aaron Bockover, but moves up a little bit, maybe a little too much head of steam for the 8 car to control. Or she's looking to get around him. I think the 73 would go with her. Casey Campbell looking to move up. I unofficially believe that the 10 car of the Butcher has now led more laps than anybody else here tonight. Bockover slowly making a little progress. And look who's just in front of him, their teammate. It is Terry Foster. He gets up out of the way. Biggest mover of the race thus far. The 2 car sitting in the 3rd spot. It's Jacob Hoppy up 21 spots. Bockover now with a head of steam is pulled even with our race leader. TBB under a little pressure now from the 44 of Aaron Bockover. Hoppy with a good push. Jacob Hoppy trying to get to the front. Second place car has cleared the outside lane. Will he move up? He does. Jacob Hoppy takes it to the upside. John Perkins closes the door on the inside, now pushing the 10 car of the Butcher. Top 5 rows side by side racing here at Talladega. Jacob Hoppy has launched himself to the front. The 44 pushing. Slower traffic just ahead of our race leaders. They're going to stay out of the way in the third lane. Stage 2 set to end at the end of lap number 66. And it's been a good one here so far at Talladega. Jordan DeCola in the 43 getting a little loose, holding on to it. John Perkins applying the pressure on our race leader. Our race leader moves up. John Perkins gonna hit pit road. Amanda Sherman has a little bit of a gap to make up now to her teammate Aaron Bockover. Needs to hold it steady. Jacob Hoppy again battling with TBB for the race lead. Here comes Bockover taking a look at the sucker hole. Did not go for it. Couple other cars peel off coming down pit road. That's going to leave the 10 car all by himself. The Butcher now in trouble. Jacob Hoppy led it at the line. The 44 went on by. Look out, it's Amanda Sherman running alongside TBB. Amanda Sherman squeezes in. TBB goes back to the outside. Jacob Hoppy now peels off. He's going down pit road. Aaron Bockover going to lead one here. Casey Campbell in the 73 car. He's a lap down on the outside all by himself. As Aaron Bockover leads a bunch of single file lead lap cars around this big track. TBB peels it off. He's coming down pit road along with a bunch of others. TNA drivers Aaron Bockover, Amanda Sherman stay out along with Blake Decker. Decker up 14 spots into the third position. Remember, he battled out for the race lead back in stage 1. As did that man right there, the 24 of Cody Moore, the 41 of Don Kilroe did as well. Oh, big gaggle of cars coming down pit road. Big number of cars. Count them 7. Everybody drops down and gets down to speed. Tanner Marr takes over the race lead. Tanner Marr leads the last lap. Here comes Pittman in the 31 on the inside. Christian Pittman out to the race lead. Tanner Marr had it for a moment, but the 31 went racing by. Pittman in the 31 car. Those MF Racing Design cars leads the way ahead of Tanner Marr, Joshua Sexton, and Jake Elrod in the 11. Brad Collins in 5th spot, Rick Thompson in 6th. Top 4 drivers spaced out ahead of Brad Collins in 5th. Brad Collins has Rick Thompson, John Perkins right along for the ride with him. Heimer Roscoe, first car, 1 lap down, also there. Josh Klinger having a problem hopping into pits. "34 drivers starting tonight's action here for the Blazing Pedals, and our race leaders getting ready to come down pit road. Christian Pittman leads the way. And that will surrender the race lead, it looks like, to the 22 of Brad Collins. Speed Mafia 1, 2, and 3 right now. Brad Collins leading the way over Rick Thompson and John Perkins. Go 2 seconds behind them to find our 4th place runner. It's Jacob Hoppy in the 2, and he is leading a gaggle of cars. Good looking top 7 indeed, Michael. Who paints all those cars? The gap now really starting to close up. This long train of cars, nose to tail, going to catch the top 3 here in about a quarter of a lap, and they are coming quickly. And they're going to come even faster now because they are sniffing out the draft of the first 3 cars. Jacob Hoppy going to start feeling the turbo kick in. Hoppy jumps out to the outside. Jacob Hoppy with the 10 of TBB, looking for the race lead. Top three drivers just a moment ago. The Speed Mafia guys not going to have the speed to slow these guys down. And as I say that, of course, they proved me wrong. Brad Collins able to hold on. At least for a minute. Collins to the inside, Hoppy to the outside. Seven rows deep of 2x2 driving. Gotta love Talladega. I don't really need a break, Rick, but I know you want it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on your TV, put that thing up to 100. If you're watching on your phone, crank it on up to 10. And any other device for that matter. Because we are going to go ahead and turn it up. Man, I don't know what to say, but I do love doing that. Turning it up here for the Blazing Pedals. What a lot of fun that is. Up front, it's Brad Collins, Rick Thompson right behind him on the inside lane. To the outside, it's Jacob Hoppy. Hoppy being followed by the 10, Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Brad Collins leading the way. Lap number 64 of 113. Just a couple laps to go before the end of stage number 2. And it's going to be a wild end here to stage 2. You just have that feeling. These guys have been pretty well behaved all night long. Two laps to go at the crossing of the start-finish line. 2 laps to go before the second caution of the night is scheduled to wave. Three lines of racing have formed. Up high, the Butcher takes command of the high side. Now drops back down to the middle. The 44 is going to stay out there. He's got Blake Decker with him. Can anybody do anything in the last lap of stage number 2 to defend against Brad Collins? John Perkins looks to try and move up a lane. The 76 took a peek. Teammates from Speed Mafia 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom side of the track. Here comes the 1 car. That's Ty Morosco. He's down a lap, but he can certainly help with the draft. Oh, it's getting wild. Look out. Coming through the tri-oval for the stage victory. Who's it going to be? Brad Collins out of Speed Mafia, the winner of stage number 2. Congratulations goes out to the 22 car as things were starting to heat up. And Brad Collins holds on. Joshua Rutherford, Aaron Bach over your top 3. So congratulations to Brad Collins, up 29 spots to win stage 2. MF Racing Designs, number 22 out of Speed Mafia. Out of nowhere. Win stage number 2, and they're finally catching the pace truck. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to step away for just a moment. When we come back, it'll be the conclusion all the way to lap 113. Live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network, it's Blazing Pedals Xfinity Series.
you wanted the best, you got them for a breast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show under the world of outlaw.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
TRJKarting.com is your #1 online source for karting components, engines, and safety gear. They have a huge selection for the novice to the professional and a dedicated section for sim racers. No matter how you do it, your desire and passion to go fast fuels them. Their focus is to put their customers into victory lane. Make sure you check them out at TRJKarting.com and give them a like on Facebook.
Please do make sure to check them out. TRJKarting.com, our series sponsor here for the Blazing Pedals. Tim has really been the man as far as making all of this happen every Sunday night. Last time by, clasped, green flag in the air, indicating one more lap to go. Pace truck lights are off, getting set to go back live racing here at Talladega. And what a race we have had. I've lost count of how many race leaders we've had, but it's been a good time. A little bit of damage on the back side of the Brian D's number 17 on the outside of that front row. Didn't see that one happen. Don't know if that'll be enough to screw up his aerodynamics or not. We'll have to find out here when we go back under green flag conditions. Brad Collins, our stage 2 winner, gonna resume the pole here as we get set to go back to green flag racing. Jacob Hoppy in the 2 car right behind him inside row number 2. Taylor the Butcher Benjamin on the outside of row 2. Inside row number 3, starting in the 5th spot, going to be Rick Thompson. And John Perkins to his outside. The 55, Joshua Rutherford, been quiet tonight, but holding on to a solid top 10 run to his outside. How about it? It's the 6 car of Derek Paulson. He's got a win under his belt so far this season. Will we see a repeat winner this year, or is it going to be somebody new on the podium tonight? We're going to find out here as this one draws closer to an end. Want to go ahead and thank everybody for tuning in to the Turn 3 Racing Network here on YouTube. Of course, without you, the fans, well, we wouldn't have anything to do. So it's really cool that you're out there. Appreciate that. Go ahead and hit the chat because I am paying attention. And so is Rick, apparently. Pace truck is off. We're getting set to go back to the green flag. This could be for the last time here tonight at Talladega. And again, it has been a wonderful race. If you're just tuning in, only 2 cautions on the evening so far, both to end the stages. And we're going back under the green. Brad Collins hits the loud pedal. We're back under full song. John Perkins brings it down low as the 17 stays up high. Brad Collins now gets a good head of steam. Jacob Hoppy right behind him. Hoppy gonna try and hold on to that 2nd spot. Now the 17 gets it rolling. Brian Dees, with the help of the 10 car, Gets it rolling on the outside. Brian D is going to try and look to lead this lap. Brad Collins on the inside has the advantage, the shorter way around the track. Going through the tri-oval now is Collins. And Brad Collins, like at the end of stage number 2, leads this green flag lap. The Marvel Studios, number 17, driven by the Soul Stealer. Brian D stuck on the outside, trying to get a push from TBB and Derek Paulson. D's may have had a couple of blinking issues there. Watch out for it. The 17 disappearing on me. He's running straight now, and Brian D's to the race lead through the tri-oval. Can he hold on to it? This has been the challenge. The inside lane's been all over it. At the line, it is Brian D's. D's leads a lap. The Marvel Studio 17 led the last lap, and now Brad Collins puts the hammer down. Rick Thompson in the 76, running in 4th spot on the bottom lane. Behind him, the 33 of John Perkins. The inside lane seems to have the momentum right now. Guys on the top side just not organized well enough to stay up with the race leader. Now Paulson pulls it in, and that gives him a little bit of a hit of momentum as the 55 Joshua Rutherford also starting to join the party. TBB taking up a lane and a half in this 10 car. Gets it straightened out, gets back behind D's. Lots of strategy to be played out yet, as we have plenty of laps to go here. Too close to call at the line. Believe Brian Dees may have had it. That top side has formed up very nicely now. It is moving. 2 by 2 by 2, 10 rows back. Brian Dees goes down to the inside. Collins down under the yellow line. He fixes that. Dangerous ride there under the yellow line for Collins, but able to get it back on track. Good move out of Jacob Hoppy to give him enough time and room to do so. TBB going for the race lead now against Brian Dees. Derek Paulson on the push. TBB has it by a car length. Make it 2 as the 6 and the 10 come down to the bottom side. The 55 of Joshua Rutherford up top. His brother right behind him, Corey. The Butcher leads the bottom row around. Brian Dees moves back up towards the top of the track. Brian Dees going to look for the race lead once again. Joshua Rutherford right behind him. Brad Collins hangs out on the bottom lane. He slams the door shut. Dees is stuck on the outside now. It's Dees, Butcher Benjamin battling it out for the race lead here at Talladega. 190 miles an hour. Derek Paulson supplying the push on TBB. The 55 of Joshua Rutherford supplying the push on the 17. Back bumper damage doesn't seem to be a problem for Brian Dees as he is sniffing out for the race lead. Side by side, top row, bottom row, 2 by 2, 12 rows back. Through the trial, though, once again, TBB with a good run has enough at the line to hold on to the race lead. Brian Dees comes around him just after. And into turn 1, Brian Dees has the race lead, and just like that, the Butcher takes it back. Back and forth we go for the race lead, top side, bottom side, very equal right now. Speaking of top side, the 31, Christian Pittman, hits the far outside. That's going to leave the 5 car in the middle. They bring it back to 2-lane racing. Ian Habiak, slow car on the track, moves down below the yellow line. Let all your leaders by. The Butcher with a slight lead here through the trioval. Brad Collins trying to get to the back bumper of the 6 to help out the bottom lane. Can't quite get there. It's Jacob Hoppy all over the back bumper. Third lane starts to form. Tanner Marr in the 21 takes it up high. He's got help in the 31 of Christian Pittman. 3 lanes of action being used here at Talladega tonight. Brian Dees moves down low in front of TBB. Now Dees making up a lane and a half of traffic. The outside lane got ahead of steam. The 21, Tanner Marr, your race leader. He brings it down to the center lane. Christian Pittman going to try and follow him. Oh, they're back and forth, sawing on the wheel. The 31 drops down low. Back up high now for Christian Pittman. I thought he was going to try and make the pass, couldn't do it. Moves it back up top. The 11 sitting there in the middle. That's Jake Elrod. Finally finds a home as we're back down to 2 lanes of traffic. New race leader Tanner Marr in the 21. Tanner Marr on the inside. Christian Pittman on the outside, making his way up towards the front. The 31 Sasquatch Machine out of MF Racing Designs trying to get to the race lead now. Pittman has got Joshua Sexton right behind him, giving a push, and Jacob Hoppy to the top side. Hoppy decides better of it. Side-by-side action, top 4 rows. Pittman gonna try and lead another lap here as they round out of turns 3 and 4. Through the tri-oval, Christian Pittman in the Sasquatch machine gonna lead one. Tanner Marr in the 21 feeling dejected as he was holding on for as long as he could, but Pittman takes it away. Now here comes Joshua Sexton. Sexton with a head of steam on the top side. He's being chased down by Jake Elrod and Jacob Hoppy. Those 3 cars making it happen on the top side. Make it 2 now as Joshua Sexton drops down to the inside. Will Jake Elrod and Jacob Hoppy be able to stay up front? 2 cars versus 8 cars. The push is on. Hoppy right to the back bumper of the 11, doing a fantastic job pushing. Jacob Hoppy pushing the 11 to the race lead now. Jake Elrod, your race leader. Josh Sexton on the bottom side, trying to hold on to it. Either way you go, MF Racing Design's gonna win this lap. At the line. Oh, I'm gonna give it to the 15. The 15 of Josh Sexton had it that time by. But it is close, maybe by a radiator. Zero cautions thus far here at Talladega, except for the 2 that ended the stages. No more of those, as we're green flag for the rest of the way. Jake Elrod comes out of the corner. He's got a head of steam. Does he have enough? No. The inside lane gonna pull away. Kyle Wellman, welcome back, Kyle. Now on the top side, gonna try and give Hoppy a little bit of help. Hoppy drops down to the inside. Kyle Wellman left out with Jake Elrod in the 11 car. And Wellman finds his way back to the inside lane. Elrod all by himself. We have gone single file. 4 cars deep, 5th row, make it 2 by 2. As the 17 getting a little bit of loose, and the 11 had to dodge out of there. Jake Elrod making it work on the outside by himself. The 11 now has some help from the 42. The 42 coming right up behind him. That's Kyle Wellman in that 42 car, and he is bringing a head of steam. Jacob Hoppy stays down to the low side in the 2 car. The injured 16 of the TRJ Karting.com, Ian Habiuk down low. Oh, the 31 pulls it down. We got pit stops happening. Look out, Jake Elrod. Elrod almost gets into him. Kyle Wellman's going to lead a lap. Brian Dees pushes out to the outside. It's Wellman and Dees battling for position. Here comes TBB on the bottom side. Going to be able to push the 42. Meanwhile, Kyle Wellman still leads this one with 25 laps to go. Lots of pit stops happening as the leaders peel off. That lets a bunch of cars go by. Brad Collins resumes the race lead. Winner of stage number 2, Brad Collins leads this one, making it 24 laps to go. Rick Thompson, John Perkins right behind him. Matt Gruenberg up to 4th spot. It's Collins, Thompson, Perkins, Gruenberg, and Aaron Bockover, your top 5. Corey Sherman from a lap down up to 6th spot, and pit stops are happening some more as Gruenberg going to lead one. Matt Gruenberg moves up the track, and he is going to lose a spot or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Aaron Bach over your race leader. Corey Sherman right behind him. Those two battling it out, along with Dalton Kilroe and Blake Decker for the top 4. Cody Moore right there in the 24. Pit stops happening now for the TNA drivers as they all come down. Top 7 drivers coming on down. And that should give the lead back over to Christian Pittman in the number 31. But on the top side, Mike Hamlin has other thoughts. The Mustang, the 28 of Mike Hamlin, has the race lead. Dave Seats right behind him. On the bottom side, it's the 31 of Christian Pittman being followed by the 15. That's Josh Sexton. Bunch of drivers coming off from pit road. They're going to have to form up if they're going to try and catch these drivers. A very big group of cars to try and catch. Not going to be easy. It has been 2x2 racing all night here at Talladega for the Blazing Pedals guys. And it has been a fantastic show. We still looking for the race winner here tonight. That time by Hamlin in the 28. Getting it done in the Lafayette Ford number 28. Kyle Wellman trying to run that high groove all by himself. Not going to pay off. Falls back in line now. Wellman running in 11th. Back up front, the battle for the race lead continues on between Mike Hamlin and Christian Pittman. '21 car stays out of the way. Mike Hamlin holds on to that bottom lane. Jacob Hoppy now in control of the top side. Hoppy has been fast all night long as a pusher. How will he do leading the draft? We're going to find out right now, because behind him, the Soul Stealer, the 17 of Brian Dees, works the back bumper. Jacob Hoppy starting to close ground on Mike Hamlin. The 17 doing his job, pushing well. Through the tri-oval one more time. And it's going to be Mike Hamlin, but Jacob Hoppy with a head of steam may take it into turn number one. Can't quite do it as they're door to door. Now Hoppy goes backwards. The 14, David Seats, launches up in second spot. Hoppy charges right back, though, on the outside. That's the top group. Let's go back to the next group that's being led by Aaron Bockover. You see these guys all in a row. That's exactly what they need to do to try and catch them. They are 11 seconds behind Kyle Wellman, who's in 14th spot, the last driver in the front row, or in the front group. And they need to stay in a line to try and catch them. Aaron Bockover leading the way over Corey Sherman, Dalton Kilroe, Cody Moore, the 92 of Blake Decker, the 54 of Gruenberg, and Brad Collins, winner of stage number 2. So a lot of fast cars back here. They just got to try and catch that front group, and they are moving. This front group is cruising. Jacob Hoppy trying to take away the race lead now over Mike Hamlin. Two definite groups have formed up here. 11 seconds the separator. Two going around, the two hard into the inside wall. We're gonna have caution, maybe. We stay green. Jacob Hoppy hard into the wall. Brian Dees went with him. Two contenders done for the evening, and we stay under green. Let's go back and take a look, see what happened. There's Dees and Hoppy. Oh man, the one car got into him. And a hard hit. Back live now. Derek Paulson leading the way, 16 laps to go. He's being followed by TBB. First group to second group gap has gotten bigger, 14 seconds now. As Aaron Bockover backed up, Corey Sherman in charge of this group. Dalton Kilroe right behind him. A new paint job trying to get Sherman closer to the front. Can't do it yet, but up front we do have a battle for the race lead. It is going to be the 6 of Derek Paulson, the 42 of Kyle Wellman. Wellman trying to do it by himself. First time out on track for a long time for the kid at 40 in the 42 car. Wellman takes it back down to the inside lane, forces his way in. A good move out of Kyle Wellman. And that's going to leave the 73 car out there by himself. And it's Casey Campbell. Casey Campbell down a lap or two. Brian Dees was able to get the 17 righted and going down the track, albeit much slower than he was at one time. still no cautions here tonight except for the stage ending cautions. These guys have had a fantastic race, and I'm looking forward to calling the finish here in just 13 more laps. Top 9 cars driving single file. It starts with Derek Paulson, ends with the 33 of John Perkins. And the 1 car, Tom Orozco, able to continue on as well. So Tom Orozco and Brian Dees able to drive away from that one. Jacob Hoppy not so lucky. Laps to go for Derek Paulson. A lot of these drivers content running single file right now. Just trying to get some laps ticked off. It won't be long before we're running 3 wide again here at Talladega. You want to go ahead and thank everybody once again for tuning in to the Turn 3 Racing Network. Stay tuned after the race for post-race interviews. We'll talk to the top 3 finishers here tonight. If it were to end right now, it'd be Derek Paulson, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, and Kyle Wellman in the 42. Those are our top 3 runners. Moral of the story tonight, don't come without teammates. Do not come to a super speedway without teammates. You need them. You need somebody to pit with, somebody to drive with out on track that you can trust. And for a little while, it was all about Speed Mafia. Now, Derek Paulson, Taylor Butcher Benjamin. These two have driven together so many times. Of course, it doesn't get much thicker than blood, and you've got Corey and Joshua Rutherford running 4th and 5th. The 5 in the 55 machine. Doing great. Oh, Kyle Wellman taking a peek to the top side. Maybe just losing the handling a little bit on the 42. A different race car driver is Kyle Wellman than the last time we saw him tonight, showing some patience. Oh, no, they don't have enough fuel to go. That could be huge. That could be the race. As Derek Paulson, TBB, and a bunch of others coming on down pit road. Rip Thompson and John Perkins stay out. That could be huge. .9 seconds behind them. Third place runner, it's Corey Sherman. Sherman moves up. Make the 11, third place runner. That's Jake Elrod back up front. Rick Thompson in the 76 machine. Third on the track, first on the scoreboard. John Perkins with a bit of a gap to Rick Thompson. Maybe by design. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you save fuel here at Talladega. Running in the draft. And not pushing it as hard as it'll go. Will Perkins have enough to finish this one out? Rick Thompson, your race leader, doing what he can do, staying behind a couple of other cars, trying to stay in that draft, maybe doing the same thing, saving a little fuel. They got back to the second pack, still about 14 and a half seconds. Oh, Rick Thompson with a blink. Let's keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Thompson racing inside of an RV here tonight. With his wife, a traveling nurse. Rick Thompson getting it done inside of an RV. Perkins has to be careful about the amount of fuel he saves. He's going to lose the draft. Speed Mafia tonight came loaded for bear. And they continue to lead this one in the form of Rick Thompson in the number 76 as they cross the start-finish line. 4 laps to go. Top 2 drivers busy saving fuel. Third on back, they've got enough to go. Will they be able to catch them? Gap now 10.84 seconds. The third place runner, Gruenberg. Gruenberg has Matt Hackathorn right in front of him. Hackathorn in the 84, down a lap or two. Corey Sherman, high driver here for TNA Motorsports. Wants to get that banner back up again. 3 laps to go. Next time by, popsicle sticks will be showing. For this man right here, the 76 of Rick Thompson. Terry Foster having issues now on pit road. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to finish this one. Rick Thompson doing everything he has to do to try and win this one. Saving fuel by being in the draft. Popsicle sticks shown to him last time by. Does John Perkins have anything to do with this race win here tonight? Dave Seats crashing. Dave Seats able to put it in the pit road before we go to the caution. Oh no! Top two drivers, not enough fuel to go. That's gonna surrender the race lead over to Matt Gruenberg. Dalton Kilrow, Blake Decker, second and third. Look out for Cody Moore as the white flag shows. One more time around this big circuit. And the 84 gets out of the way. The 41 squeezes way up high. Oh, into the wall. Oh, no. All kinds of hell breaking loose. On the final lap, Aaron Bockover takes over the race lead. Cody Moore fights back. Bockover gets loose. Cody Moore through the tri-oval is going to win tonight's race. Cody Moore, the race winner. Dalton Kilrow, Amanda Sherman picks up the banner for TNA. What a finish here for the Blazing Pedals. Let's go back and find out what happened to Matt Gruenberg in the 54. That's about where it started. The 41 gets pushed hard from the 92. Couldn't control it. The 92 ends up on his lid. While that was happening, Kyle Wellman also in the 42 went for a ride. Comes off from the 31. Oh, hard into the 6. Oh, man. Paulson took him out. Nonetheless, we have Cody Moore as our race winner here tonight. Dalton Kilrow, Amanda Sherman, your top three. And while the race celebration is going on, quick word, Blake Decker. Blake, you gave a little bit of a push there, maybe just a little too hard. What say you? All right, bud. Well, get that car fixed up. We'll see you again next week. Blake Decker not able to finish this one, coming up on the short side of the stick. Give me a few seconds, guys. I'm solo here, so I got to kind of get everything up and running. I'll be right back with post-race interviews. Back live with our third place finisher tonight. It's going to be the number 8 out of the TNA Motorsports camp. It's going to be Amanda Sherman. Amanda, Chris up in the booth. Do you have a copy?
I do.
Well, it has taken you 10 races, but you have just hit the podium for the first time here at Blazing Pedals. Tell me how that last lap went down.
Oh my gosh, it was wild. Just riding in the back, trying to save fuel, just staring at how much gas I had left, and kept seeing people dropping off. They wrecked in front of me. I just went high to get away from the smoke. I honestly didn't even know I was getting third. I thought I was still 7th. So super stoked about that and just very patient. So
Yeah, that's awesome race for you. You have the banner for the first time for TNA. You're going to be able to rub that in a little bit on the boys tomorrow night.
oh heck yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to pick the colors. I'm going to make them design it all flashy.
That's awesome. Who do you got to thank on that number 8 here tonight?
Definitely TNA Motorsports. A couple of the other guys jumped into our team speak and helped out as well. Savage Edge, obviously. TRJ Karting for sponsoring the league. Mark for race control. Sam's not here, but definitely Mark. He kept us in line tonight. Turn 3 for doing the broadcast. Pay to win for the setups. Michael Falk Racing Designs, and just everybody who watches, and really you, because we're going to jump off and go watch the broadcast and enjoy it.
Well, good. I hope you do. Running solo tonight, I think I'm pretty tuckered out. But congratulations once again to you, Amanda, bringing home the TNA Motorsports in the top 3 here tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much, Amanda Sherman, getting it done here tonight in 3rd spot, bringing in 2nd place
Chris.
finisher. It is going to be, yes, Sam.
Can't hear you on the broadcast.
You can't hear me. You should be able to hear me just fine.
That's what Mark told me to come tell you. Said they can hear everybody else, but not you.
Huh. Testing 1, 2. You should be able to hear me.
All right.
Let's wait. Let's wait for just a minute. Dalton,
I won't
hold
get
your
That
horses.
confirmation.
Yeah, I won't be able to know. I can't, I can't hear the broadcast. Yeah, I won't be able. Mark just said he can't hear Chris on the broadcast. Go tell him. I'm like, okay.
Okay. Well,
And I didn't want to interrupt Amanda talking.
No, I don't want him to either. Anybody can hear me? Oh, no data. That's a problem. Excellent connection. Okay, well, we've got connection issues maybe. Can anybody in the stream hear me? Please let me know.
Hold on a second. I'll go ask Mark. I'll be right back.
Then we're... All right. Well, if you can hear me, stand by.
It's fixed, apparently. You're good.
All right. Good enough. All right. Let's go ahead and get our 2nd place runner in here.
Michael
Dolan
Falk Racing
Killer.
Designs,
Dolan, it's Chris up in the booth. Apparently, we had a little bit of a problem, but it's all corrected now. Dolan, a 2nd place finish, man, and it came out of nowhere. Describe that last lap to me.
Yeah, that was crazy. Pretty much from the drop of the green for that last little stage, we knew it'd be close on fuel, so we were trying to be able to stretch it. I know I was sputtering, and I'm out sitting here on the line. But coming to that white flag, I saw I had like a lap and maybe like 100 feet left, and I said, okay, here we go. I'm either running out or we're crossing the line. And coming out of 2, I tried to take it to the outside of Hackathorn and just didn't have the room. Tried to lift to not kill him. Ended up killing him anyway. So I apologize for that last lap melee. That's definitely not how I want to finish a race and cost people the 0x. But you know, I'm glad Cody could make it through and get himself a win. You know, he's been really consistent all season, and it's good to see somebody good like that get up in victory lane.
Oh, absolutely. Now, it looked like you may have gotten a little push that you weren't expecting out of Blake Decker. Did you feel that on the back bumper or no?
I mean, I felt it, but it wasn't necessarily unexpected. I knew he was going to be pushing, and I figured he would be behind me, trying to at least get me around Hackathorn and Grunberg. But that's not what got me sideways. I mean, I tried to make the move to the outside, and I think when I was doing that, I did a little too early, and it was going up the banking and then dropping right back down. So I think that's probably what made it look so squirrely. But it is what it is. I know he was good. I know Cody was good to the end, so that they were going to blow by me eventually.
All right, bud. And who do you have on the 41 that you need to thank tonight?
Well, I got to thank Daddy-O's Barbershop, TRJKarting.com. Got to thank Butt Kicker. Use code BLAZING for 20% off of any orders on buttkicker.com. Got to thank Pay to Win Setups for the setup today. It was really, really fast. Able to suck up to other cars pretty quick. And Michael Falk Racing Designs for the paint scheme. And everybody at Turn 3 for the amazing broadcast, and everybody at home watching, because we try to put on a good show for you each and every time we race, and hope it was entertaining at least.
Oh, it was definitely that, Dalton. Congratulations once again on your second place finisher, the 41, Dalton Kilrow. What a finish this was. And that leads, we have one person to talk to. Let's get it back to Cody Moore and take a look at this last lap. Cody, this is Chris up in the booth. Do you have a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, buddy, congratulations once and for all. A winner here at Blazing Pedals. The 24 was looking solid there tonight.
Man, I'm beyond shocked. I wish we just run restrictor plates every week. I think I've got a second, and a first now this season. It was just crazy. It all kind of came down to fuel mileage there at the end and dodging that wreck.
Yeah, let's go through that. Exactly how did you get through that thing?
All I know is I was looking at my inputs in the replay, and I hit the brakes, I hit the gas, I hit the brakes again, and then I gunned it. And luckily I was just inches away from making it through there. And then I saw the 44 on my outside, who, by the way, was working with me all race. I appreciate him. But I guess he ran out there, and I just had enough fuel to make it to the end. I even had a little bit to do half a burn out there.
That's amazing, bud. All right. Who do you have on the 24 that you need to thank here tonight?
Got to thank TRJ Karting, Pay to Win Setups, Butt Kicker, the law offices of Stacy Grant. Aaron might want to call them because I stole that win from him. Michael Falk Designs for making the car look good. And again, everyone that worked with me in that race, especially Dalton, Blake, Terry, Amanda, Corey, Aaron, everyone. It was a flawless race, and I'm just thrilled to get a win in this series.
It was a lot of fun to watch, and we look forward to more out of the 24. Now locked into the championship, Cody. That's got to feel great.
It feels incredible. I appreciate you guys putting these on too. My dad watches the broadcast every week, and he really enjoys you guys.
Awesome, buddy. Well, congratulations one more time for the driver of the number 24 tonight, our race winner. It's going to be Cody Moore here at Talladega. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. I hope you had a great time as I had to solo my way around this big 2.6 mile track known as Talladega. This has been Blazing Pedals live on the Turn 3 Racing Network, and we're watching what ended up being the big one, or as big as it got here tonight, as Cody Moore snakes his way by for the race win. What a finish. What a race. We'll see you again next time, next Sunday night, live here for the Blazing Pedals.